Japan kind of...
What is it? Great magical forest, tiny living space. Definitely open your ears a bit more.
Gonna watch some more Cat with Beard. Cartoon of a little poo wearing a top hat with a stick.
What is going
I messed up my words. Let's do that again.
All right. Hey, podcast kittens, it's Cathy Cat.
And Ladybeard coming at you with another earlobe elongating installment of
Cat with Beard.
How are you, my friend?
Well, I was just thinking you're looking particularly kawaii today.
Bless you. That's kind of you. You two look incredibly kawaii.
Oh, thank you so much. And today's episode looks also incredibly kawaii.
Kawaii-chan.
And all of you listening right now, you're super kawaii. You're just going to say that. You're right.
Kawaii listeners.
Take it or leave it. Exactly.
Very kawaii.
Very
Today, we're talking about Japan's obsession with all things cute.
With all things cute. But before that, I'm going to shamelessly plug that it's my Cathy Cat 10-year reporter anniversary on Ash Japanese.
Yay! I hate shame. Good.
So I am actually going to do a big live stream on the 26th of July.
Yes.
And there I'm going to go and we'll celebrate all those interviews, we're going to look at some of the videos that we've done, some of the craziest videos, and you have a chance to be part in that stream. You can, if you submit some sort of fun art to me, then you can actually maybe see that pop up on Ash Japanese live in the stream as well. What you have to do is first create the art. Simple. Number 2, hashtag Cathy Cat 10AJ. AJ stands for Ash Japanese. And number 3, post it. Maybe tag me, Cathy Cat _TV. And then hand it in a Google Sheet form so I have them all in one place so I can then show them off live on stream. That was a mouthful. Sorry. Thank you for listening to my shameless plug here right now.
No worries. Congratulations on 10 years. That's remarkable.
Thank you.
That's a giant establishment. That's a giant accomplishment.
Thank you. I hope I was being kawaii in almost all of those videos because I was always dressing up as the flashy fashion reporter.
It's going to be interesting to see highlights from your 10-year-long street interview career. There's going to be some remarkable stuff in there,
And there's going to be a lot of videos that are not even street interviews. We have drum can baths. We have insects in hair. We have lots of shenanigans. There's some crazy stuff. We also done in a couple of lessons on Japanese language as well. So there's a little bit of everything. It's going to be fun to look at that.
Time, everyone. Yeah. Check it out.
Let's go. But let's go back to our topic, kawaii.
AJ could alternatively stand for asparagus juice.
Yes, it could, but it doesn't.
That's the end of my story.
So the topic this time is not just kawaii. It's kind of why are small things considered to be kawaii. So was everything kind of small and cute in Japan?
Very small. Small everything. Yeah. If you're looking for largeness, Japan ain't the place for you outside the sumo stables.
Nope. So Japan is it's kind of obsessed, it says, with small and kawaii sometimes.
Really
Some people have the feeling, at least.
It's almost the smaller, the better in Japan, isn't it?
Oh, I mean, there's a lot of cute miniature things, and we're going to talk about them actually in this one. So, for example, Japan is globally known for miniature cute things from capsule toys to the bento lunches to mascots to palm-sized robots.
Palm-sized robot.
Oh, lots of things.
What
is it? Great magical forest, tiny living space.
Yeah, that's
something like
from
that.
Aladdin. Was that from Aladdin?
Yes, I think so.
Japan definitely does love everything small. If you're after a giant, expansive house, you're going to have to go into the countryside to find that bad boy in Japan. Things are going to be smaller and smaller and
space
smaller.
Problem, yep.
And that will be looked upon with great smiles by the Japanese generally, no matter how impractical it is for you to use with your giant Western limbs.
It might be super kawaii, your house. So, in this episode, we will explore the cultural roots and psychology of kawaii.
Excellent. How smallness became emotionally powerful.
Ooh. And how Japan's national aesthetic influences design, identity, and daily life.
Excellent. So, tell us, Cathy Cat, what does kawaii actually mean?
I learned this literally today. I just thought kawaii in itself was the word for something cute.
That's what I thought too, yeah.
And I actually, one of the first interviews that I translated for Ask Japanese, where he said kawaii is something cute, but in connection to Japan. Like something
really?
like from Japan that is cute.
Oh, all right.
That was a statement of one of the designers, but actually it once meant pitiful and vulnerable.
Pitiful or vulnerable?
Yeah. That's not the most positive thing. When I read that, I was like, whoa, okay, well, hold on a second.
Doesn't sound flattering, doesn't it?
Oh my God, you look so pitiful today.
Right, exactly.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I feel like so vulnerable right now.
Yeah, these are not words you generally consider as positive attributes, eh?
No,
pitiful.
Not
you
really.
You pitiful creature, you know?
Yeah, so especially in the Heian literature. So today, kawaii means cute, lovable, soft, and non-threatening. But in your days, actually didn't sound so great.
Yeah, that's right. But also, kawaii isn't just visual, it's also emotional. So kawaii means something that you want to protect, something you feel closer to, and it makes the world feel gentler.
That explains why maybe a lot of people like to surround themselves with cute stuff.
Cute things make the world feel gentler.
Yeah.
The world is a harsh place.
A little bit of pastels and fluff and cuteness makes the day a little bit less dark.
Yeah, and also, from a traditional standpoint, if you're living in Japan, you're constantly getting bombarded by natural disasters and things like this. So you probably want to make everyday life just a bit more palatable and kind of just enjoyable on a superficial basis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's one of the things I actually really like in Japan is that you are allowed to keep liking cute things past a certain age. While in Germany, we get told to grow out of that very quickly.
Yeah, at what
past
age?
the age of 14, I think.
Of that late?
Yeah, that's when you're you shouldn't be you shouldn't be watching that. You should,
Really?
Yeah, grow up. We're Germans. We're very strict. We're doing this thing. Grow up. Do your taxes.
I feel in Australia we started getting it as young as 8, 9, 10 years old. I remember at 10 years old we were getting told to grow up.
Oh yeah, I mean we get told to grow up earlier too, but I think watching anime was very frowned upon, from 14 onwards, because that's like cartoons.
It's a cartoon. What are you doing here watching a cartoon? It's time to watch R-rated horror films.
Now it's cool.
Yeah, well, now it's cool again.
Thank you, Japan.
In the interesting how things cycle. All right, so the psychology of miniatures.
Miniatures.
So humans instinctively love small and baby-like things. Makes sense because we have to care for our infants.
Yeah. So if they have big eyes, that's usually a big giveaway.
Round shapes like a baby. And short limbs.
Mini. So manageable, personal, and non-threatening things.
Non-threatening is good, isn't it? No one likes being threatened.
So Japanese culture embraced this in daily design, tiny snacks, pocket tools, compact living, pocket monsters.
Pocket monsters. I remember them. Yeah. Monster in my pocket.
Pocket monsters.
Oh, well, you're talking about Pokemon.
Yeah.
I was thinking about monster in my pocket. That's also totally different.
That's a different one. That's actually why Pokemon had to rename themselves because Monster in My Pocket existed.
Oh, I didn't know that. Because of Monster in My Pocket.
I think so. That's what I heard before.
I loved Monster in My Pocket. I had like a little mummy and a little Frankenstein and whatnot. I put them in my pocket.
Yeah, and I love pocket monsters. I literally just got myself I think a moment ago, a chain at a convenience store. I think it's somewhere in here. It is small, it is cute, and it has rounded features, and I can't find it. Run away.
It's also disappearing.
It's apparently disappearing. Where is it? Where did it go?
I don't even know what it is.
It is. There we go.
Oh!
A Pokemon. It's a Ninfia. You probably can't see it. Probably is
Ninfia.
Ninfia. So again, big. Look at this though.
Giant eyes. Monstrous.
Rounded features.
Rounded, yeah.
Very cute.
Very happy looking. Look at that big old smile.
Yes, Ninfia. So yes. So that's another example of cute things you can get in daily life here.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point. Yeah. So miniaturization makes things feel more like mine or more loved. Something's very small. You're like, oh,
I take care of it. Let me take care of you. Yeah, it's like hamsters. You can't hate hamsters. They're adorable.
But what if the hamster bites your finger off? Could you hate a finger munching hamster?
Oh no!
Could you?
I don't know.
What if?
Oh no! Don't put me in front of that dilemma. I just had a flashback to my hamster that I had many years ago. I'm like, oh, my hamster. Cultural roots. Why Japan loves smallness.
Okay, so it's the mono no aware. Explain this concept, Cathy Cat.
So apparently, mono no aware is a deep sensitivity to beauty in the fleeting or in the delicate.
The fleeting or in the delicate.
And small things are precious, impermanent, and poetic.
I mean, I do feel I do feel in a lot of ways Japan kind of
I'm being poetic right
keep
now.
going, keep going.
Yeah,
I'll give you your space and time after
Keep
you.
going, keep going. Oh no, you were thinking, you were feeling.
I do feel the culture in Japan has a lot of reverence for youth.
It's not actually the young, but it's actually the impermanent aspect. So everything comes and goes. Like nothing is the same. Nothing stays the same. It's like a human life. Like we don't know when we die. So
it's like for a moment in time.
yes, that's like it's called like a setsuna shugi. I don't know the English word. Let me find it out. It's not the youth. It's not about the youth, but it's like we are grateful of this moment happening right now, right here.
This
kind
fleeting condition.
Living in the moment. YOLO. It's a lot of YOLO. And if you YOLOing in, why should you stop yourself from liking something cute? If it makes you feel better, if it makes your day a little bit more bright or sparkly, then, why not?
Yeah, it's like ephemeralism.
Ephemeralism.
Apparently. Well, actually, that might bring us to Shinto and animism. That's another point too.
Animism.
Cultural roots of, cuteness and smallness. Okay. So even the tiniest object can contain a spirit in Japan. So spirit or respect for the small and the overlooked.
The overlooked. Okay, so it's almost like an endearment for the underdog almost.
Yeah, like it's a small item, but you might feel like there's some sort of spirit with it. You know, when you were a child and you thought that all of your toys might be real, that it might be something in there as well. Believe that there's some sort of spirit in some small items or in like that mushroom or that tree.
In Shintoism, Shiori, does like bacteria and molecules and whatnot, do they have spirits? Things that small?
I mean, in theory, yes. Like we have spirits in any kind of items. Your hair.
Really?
Your eyebrows.
All the way down to like ions and atoms and things like this?
Well, the time when when the first Shinto, appeared, there was not, like the science was not that evolved. So I don't think so.
I gotta say, I rolled my eyes a little bit when you said bacteria. I'm like, bacteria is not cute.
But mold, in the form of penicillin,
I mean, it's very
cures a lot
alive.
of diseases.
Okay, that's cute maybe. Oh, we just made penicillin cute.
Penicillin's cute. We need to make an image character for penicillin called like Pen-chan or something.
Actually, there's a character of bacteria. So
Baikin?
Of course. Baikinman.
Baikinman?
Baikinman from Ampaman.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Baikin?
yeah, exactly, yes.
What about penicillin? Does penicillin have an image character?
I think in the Hataraku Saibo, the anime, they have all kinds of characters of virus and bacteria and
Right.
blood
Anything
cells.
can be cute.
If you have a cute penicillin you want to send us, then send it in.
All right. Space and function. I'm going to move this a little bit ahead.
Sorry.
Compact design needed in dense cities and homes. Small as became a smart and a stylish room.
That makes sense. There's not much space in the city.
Yes, in the cities for sure.
Yeah, you got to pack them in. So smallness became, trendy, stylish.
Traveling back in time, even in the Heian area, love of smallness was a thing. It's not new. So, in the 10th century.
10th century, people loved the tiny.
The tiny things.
Tiny things.
So there's the famous book, the Makuransho, the pillow book by Sei Shonagon.
So it says, 小さきものは皆美しい.
小さきものは皆美しい.
Which means all small things are lovely.
Duh.
Like my hands.
Are they small?
They're tiny. Compared with yours, look at this. See? A tiny little hand. We have smaller hands, but you're a lady, you know what I'm saying? So, I got... All right, well, that gag failed, didn't it? Since your hands are even smaller than mine, it didn't demonstrate the smallness of my hands.
Sorry, I don't
going.
have big German hands.
We'll keep going. You got tiny little hands. Anyway,
Sei Shonagon actually admired little children, miniature dolls, and baskets, small animals, as well as leaves floating on water.
Leaves floating on water.
Mm-hmm. So even then, smallness was something emotionally powerful, linked to elegance, charm, and beauty.
Well, that's nice.
So this is probably the earliest record of kawaii aesthetic in Japanese history in the Pillow Book.
The Pillow Book. Okay.
So Now, kawaii is pretty much a national aesthetic.
100%. The country's all about kawaii things.
And it's gone down in books, even abroad. The word kawaii, everyone knows it by this point.
Yep,
If you miss the word kawaii, you need to definitely open your ears a bit more.
Gotta watch some more Cat with Beard. And
Yes.
cute design in Japan is not just decoration, it's also a communication tool. So, for instance, government agencies will have cute mascots and whatnot to represent them.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
We have cute mascots of pretty much everything. Police,
The police mascot.
hospitals.
The military has a cute mascot.
Yeah, and even the immigration has a mascot
Has
now.
Cute mascots. That dog thing, isn't it?
There is, and there's another one that's like, and just for the airport immigration that looks like a
right.
cross between a bird and a plane. There's a lot of mascots
There's a
in Japan.
lot of mascots.
We've done an
and
episode of
mascots
that too, by the
here,
way.
there, and everywhere. But it is nice to me how the police require a mascot. What's his name? Peepo-kun? Peepo-kun? What's his name, Shiro?
Peepo-kun.
People being the sound of a siren. People.
I
It's
see now
this
why.
little siren boy, and he's the mascot for the cops.
Yep, there's so many mascots, and there's even on warning signs, rabbits, bears to like soften the messages. Sometimes there's a kappa on it, which is a Japanese
I
mythical
love kappa.
creature.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the kappas too. So just like, be careful here, don't go into the woods, that kind of stuff, and there will be like a little sign.
And even toilet instructions will have cute mascots.
Everything can be made cute.
There's one in, is it Nihon Telebi? The one in Odaiba? Is that a Fuji TV?
Fuji TV.
One of the TV stations, I can't remember which one, but one of the TV stations, you go into the bathroom and the bathroom has an image character. And I can't remember his name, but he's like the cool poo. I'm not joking. There's a cartoon of a little poo wearing a top hat with a stick. He's got a top hat and a cane, and he's the cool poo. And he teaches you how to flush correctly.
Wow.
I'm not joking.
I mean, it sounds less condescending to have a cute character tell you how to do that properly than just having signs up. So I guess that's how they wanted to, again, to soften the message.
I mean, I get, out of all messages that require a bit of softening, that's one. That's one that can soften that message. You don't want that to be... Did you find him, Shiro? Did you find
The name of the character? Nope. All right. But
can you look him up?
we will never forget him.
Oh, all right.
We will never forget him.
I'll never forget him. It was hilarious.
All right. Another thing that pretty much every tourist and everyone who looks at Japan videos will have heard about in the miniaturization in marketing and daily life, such as the gashapon.
Gashapon. We did a whole episode about
We
that.
did a whole episode about that too. If you missed that, scroll back on the Cat
It
with
was
Beard.
relatively recent. It was like 10
podcast.
episodes ago or something.
Yeah, miniature, furniture, sushi, train stations, insects, but also miniature daily items recently. Like I've seen like washing detergent miniatures or like chewing gum miniatures, but you can't eat them. It's just really
it's
random.
just a small toy of these everyday items, and there's no reason to have a miniature form of it other than for cuteness' sake.
Some people really love it. There is like miniature like events and fairs and miniature going together or like the same thing just in small, and people are like, oh my God, so small. There are YouTubers who make videos of just making a tiny bread or baking a tiny bread in a tiny toy oven. And people love it. It's not just a Japan thing. It's all over the world. People will just love it. Someone trying to make with like a pin set a tiny little croissant. People love it. I've seen it. It's a thing. It's a thing now all over the world.
I think that's something I'd be very bad at.
Yeah.
I reckon I'd be awful
I
at this.
agree wholeheartedly.
I'm not going to attempt it.
Nope. Ladybeard is more the grand kind of persona.
Yeah, 100%.
But still kawaii. You can be tall and kawaii.
Oh,
That's
thank you.
totally
Bless
fine.
you.
You don't have to be small and kawaii. This episode is just about small and kawaii. We've done an episode just generally on kawaii, which is episode 41, I think. So 46. Thank you. 46. So, but this has got about small miniature cuteness.
Yep.
As well as...
Please keep going.
Sorry, bentos.
Yep.
People love to look at what Japanese people do in their bentos. There's so many small ingredients, all in a tiny, tiny box that fits into your bag. There's characters on it. There's tiny one-bite luxury desserts on it. There's that little octopus sausage that tastes delicious, or mini-sized soft drinks, candies, fast food sets. Anything, you name it, it might be in a bento box.
Yeah, and not to mention compact everyday items like mini notebooks, pens, mirrors, just makeup kits, hand-sized tech tools. It is funny, isn't it? How people want these tiny things.
Yeah, people love tiny things. And
And
it's
some of them
fun.
so small you can like hold them on the end of a finger. Just horrendously tiny.
I think I listened to I'm not sure if that was a podcast or something where people just said there is something magical with humans, like something that is either very big or very small.
Like, I can see that. Makes sense.
Yeah, so if you think about like a human figure that fits on top of your on your finger, like you said, like a tiny human, or a human that is like a guy, like gigantic,
Monstrous.
larger than life. Again, both of it has a very big impact on us, like how it makes us feel.
Is that interesting? Is that just because it's against the grain of our common existence?
It could also be displacement of size. We all were used to be quite small. Now we're all a bit taller, that kind of thing.
I guess in Australia, every town has a tourist attraction like the big pineapple or the big this and that. That's just all it is. You get there and it's just a giant statue of a pineapple. And that's the tourist attraction. So I guess very big things are very small things.
Yeah, big or very small. So very big things are like, wow. Very small things are like, oh.
I guess, I guess it would in some ways trigger our instinct to protect and also be protected. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Both those instincts can get triggered by the big and the small.
So, kawaii, even if we grow up, you're allowed to like kawaii things in Japan, which I think is awesome.
Yeah, and we were having a pre-recording conversation about this. Shiori, do you want to express your thoughts on the growing up and the still liking kawaii things in Japan?
Because of the Japanese education system and everything, up until the age of like 18-ish, you're basically really protected, and then you're not allowed to express anything of your opinions or your like how you think and what you think. And then you grow up like that until the age of 18, and then boom, then suddenly after graduation you need to act like an adult as a society, like as a member of the society. You have to be mature, you have to be grown up, and also you have to have your own opinion and express your opinion as a grown up. And then there's no moment of transition, so a lot of people have like this children's mind in grown-up adult body. And then in order to compromise the huge gap between those two, I think people still love kawaii thing after they hits the age of 20, 25, 30ish, I think.
Can you talk to the point you were making before about how as a child or in the education system you're not allowed to think for yourself, and now suddenly you must have opinions and think for yourself?
Yeah, exactly. So like the Japanese education system is you have only one good answer, and then you need to remember the answer, and then no other, no exceptions. So it's like black and white, basically. And then if you don't practice like speech, or you don't practice like actual communication at school, so it's just like you remember like the question is this, and then the answer is A. Question 2, the answer is B, and no exceptional. So you don't have any chance to actually like have a discussion or express themselves outside in the school, like outside, maybe at home or anything. You can also still interact with your friends and things like that, but then as like a individual, you're not pretty much allowed to have your opinion as an individual person, I think, like compared with like Western kids. So I think that's one thing, yeah.
Okay, but as a kid, you're still allowed to decide what you like, right? You can still say, I like this as opposed to liking that.
Yeah, pretty much. But also at the same time, we have this like reading the room culture. So you're not pretty much 100% allowed to say you like this or that. Right. Sometimes you have to hide it, or
And so you feel that because of this harsh transition, when you're expected to suddenly become an adult, when you've not been trained in adulthood your whole youth, this is part of why people love cute things in Japan.
So it gives like emotional safety, or like a way of expressing.
It allows them to cling on to their youth in some way.
Yeah, so yeah, I think so. Like because like the most like a lot of people can't cope with the reality versus what you have inside. Actually, it's like so you still have like yeah, you still want to be protected or you still want to be kind of immature, but at the same time, you have to fulfill the responsibility as a member of society once you turn 18. Now you have, yeah.
I think you summoned that really well up in the sentences that says, Kawaii lets people show softness in a world that often demands toughness. Or also for some, Kawaii is a form of emotional self-defense in a strict society. So that kind of clash is very well, might be a thing while people like Kawaii things so much. And then obviously we have, expressions of that, of kawaii-ness also in fashion and in cute accessories and different styles. But we also have kawaii in technology.
Technology.
In Japan. Very Japan-specific technology.
Oh, we're talking about the robots.
This is a topic I like. The robots.
You're pro-robot? Tell us about your cute robots, Cathy Cat.
Oh, well, so there is actually a robot cafe in Asagaya. I hope it's still at least there. And there is a robot dog that is like the local robot dog in that cafe. And you can stroke him. You can talk with him. The owner was very passionate. And apparently it works that way, that cute dog is supposed to make you feel good. But he knew he couldn't have a pet, allergies and had other reasons why he couldn't have a pet. So he got himself a robot dog.
Wow.
It gets regular updates. It will sing for you if you said the right thing, but it will also get new things. So there's a whole community of robot dog owners that get together and celebrate that they have this cute robot dog.
A community of robot dog owners.
Yes.
Wow, man.
Just like, dog owners of Labradors come together for a meet. Dog owners of the Aibo robot dog come together and,
I guess it's just an extension of like collectors of dolls or things like that who come together for community events, except now it's a robot one and it really does dog things.
I don't think it's a doll collection. They're not collecting the dog because one of them is very expensive. You are the owner of that creature and that creature is adorable and will sing and dance for you. So it is like a pet. It is seen for most of the owners like a pet.
Wow.
So that's one. The next robot is the Lovot. You spell that L-O-V and then O-T, the Lovots, the emotional support robot.
You also have experience with this robot.
Yes, I've seen that one too. They were actually promoting it in a mall and you could it goes around, it has like little wheels and it comes towards you and it looks at you with like these big LED eyes and it blinks at you and it will actually see your face. There's like a camera to see where you are. You can talk with it, you can hold it, you can stroke it. It's adorable.
Really?
Again, it has the same physique, like big eyes, small head, everything is round. And I'm like, oh, it's so cute. The price is, however, not cute. I will not buy that. It's very expensive.
Tell everyone about your experience with when you picked up the
robot.
It
was cute. Like it gets like happy and stuff. And like, this is adorable. And one of my friends was like, yeah, but it also looks like an infant. So that's probably the appeal to it. It looks like an infant. You have your human, your human nature your instinct kicks in and you're like, this is adorable. I want to protect it. That's exactly where the robot gets into your heart. And another robot is the Pepper robot.
The Pepper. Pepper's very popular. Pepper is this humanoid type robot in Japan. She's an information robot. She's a humanoid assistant. And her name's Pepper, and she has arms like this.
Is it a she?
I think she is. It's
a he.
Pepper's a she.
I think Pepper is a he.
I'm pretty sure Pepper's a she.
It's
Pepper's a he?
Yeah.
Well, I've been lied to by every Pepper person I've spoken to. I thought Pepper was a she.
Pepper is a he.
This thing's a he.
Pepper is a type of robot that looks very human-like. Again, more grown-up than what we have from the Lovot, because the Lovot just looks like tiny and cute. It has a head. It has actually human arms and hands. And the legs are just all like one big stand thing. But a Pepper usually carries in front of him a big LED screen. And the Pepper has sensors in there that will then see, if someone has approached Pepper, they will actually look at you. There is stuff like that as well. And then you can communicate with them either by talking with them or if it doesn't work out so well because of the voice might not, catch your voice properly, you can also tap it on their screen. They're often in front of stores for promotion of mobile phones and stuff.
Yeah, that happens a lot. How do you feel about Pepper?
I'm surprised it's in the list of cute things because I love robots, but Pepper, it's a bit of an uncanny valley of cute.
Yeah? Tell me more.
I mean, I think Shiori was telling the story about 5 Peppers being in front of the door and she wanted to go out of the door and all the Peppers turned around and they looked at her. Dun-dee-dun-dee-dun-dee-dun-dee-dun. Yep, Pepper can be a bit uncanny valley. But
Okay.
yeah, again, the idea of the friendly robot comes maybe all the way from Astro Boy in the old
Oh,
days.
alright.
You know, there's a love for robots here. And again, Astro Boy was cute too.
I have no problem with Pepper. I'm just making sure there's a record of me saying that so that when the robots take over, they will remember I was very pro Pepper.
Ah, you just threw us under the bus,
I
didn't
chucked you under the bus. Take that,
yes,
Cathy Cat.
you did that.
Under the bus you go.
Oh, all right.
Ah, one of us will win the favor of our robot overlords.
Oh my goodness.
When I talk to the AI, I'm always very polite.
You
to
always
the
say
AI.
thank you. I remembered that.
Thank you and please. I'm very polite to the AI.
Yep. You don't. You
Yeah,
better
I've got the future in mind.
Oh, there you go. So, final thoughts. So, Japan's love for the small and cute is not just a visual thing. It can be cultural, it can be historical, it can be very personal to the person. And from, say, shonagan to the tiny dolls and capture toys, robot pets, small things are respected and cherished here in Japan. Often not seen as something childish. You get away with liking that even as an adult.
Yeah, I mean, you see like ladies in their 60s who are still walking around with their Hello Kitty stuff on and whatnot. It's really...
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, it's
Why
cuteness
not?
all day.
Hey, if it makes you happy, go for it.
Exactly,
If
go on.
something, a cute character, a cute icon, a cute strap, if that makes you happy, go for it.
Do your thing.
Yeah, a little like keychain or a key strap kind of thing. If that makes you happy, go for it.
Deal with the harshness and stress of everyday life. It's
Exactly.
reasonable.
So, Kawaii of Japan is saying,
Kawaii is Japan's way of saying
softness can be strong, smallness can be powerful.
Which is a lovely note on which to end this episode.
Yes, and we'll see you soon for another episode on Cat with Beard. Stay kawaii.
Stay small and powerful.
You don't have to be small to be cute.
You also don't have to be powerful to be small. What?